Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And girl, you won't believe the motherfucking drama.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
So pretty much it all started a couple weeks ago. The premiere of Love and Hip Hop Kansas City happened. Not really, but let's be honest, that's pretty much what it was. So what had happened was, it started off with, I think I was like at work or something. Then I got off, went home, I watched RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, bitch, work.
Season 11, I think it was like the first episode, or first or second episode. I'm pretty sure it was the first episode. I was with my good Judy, and then one of my friends, let's call him Mike. He had messaged me and was like, hey, are you going to Missy's tonight? And I was like, no, not really, didn't plan on it. I'm just watching Drag Race. And then he reminded me that there was the variety show that I participated in a couple months ago, where like a whole bunch of the new queens and stuff go and perform drag numbers and stuff. And if you win, you get $50 and you get invited to the Saturday night show. And so I was like, oh yeah, that is going on. So let me go support some of my sisters. And so I went, showed up. He wasn't, I didn't see him, so I texted him. Then I saw him walk outside, and so then he was texting me while he was walking outside. So then I walked outside. I was like, "Hey, bitch!" And so then had a little short kiki. So we went inside, back in the club, and he's like, "Oh, hey, blah blah blah's here. She wants to talk. She wants to see you, and let's call her Kayla." So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Where's Kayla? And then he was like, oh, she's in the smoking section. I was like, okay, let's go. And then as I take like literally one step, Mike is like, oh, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah here also. I'm like, I don't know about all that. Because, okay, let's call the other person X, just because he's my ex. And at that point in time, we had literally just like, I just ended the friendship. Probably like a week prior, just because just being a shitty friend. But anyway, that's another video, bitch. Okay, so we started. So he was like, no, don't worry. Mike was like, no, don't worry about it, it's fine, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, whatever. So we walked back there to the smoking section, saw Kayla. I was like, hey bitch, hey. She was like, hey, how are you? Da da da. You like, you know, the generic kiki that everybody has with each other. And so so me, her, and Mike started talking and stuff very briefly, and then X walks in through the doorway into the smoking section. Doesn't see me, but sees Mike and just mugs the fuck out of him. I'm like, ooh, girl. And at that point, I honestly didn't know what the hell was going on between them. I think Mike had told me something about they had like a falling out again or some shit like that, but he wouldn't tell me what happened. So I'm like, okay, I really don't care. It's not my business. But then it became my business, bitch. Oh, bitch, I got beer. I'm thirsty. Ooh, that just quenched my soul. I needed that beer after the work today, bitch. Anyway, X and his mom was over there in a corner with Mike's ex-boyfriend.
Hell no, to the no.
That I guess like fucked him over and stuff sometime last year. I don't really remember the whole story, but pretty much none of us was supposed to be fucking with him and shit. I never actually met him. So it's been like, yeah, it's been like a whole, wow, it's been actually like almost exactly a month since that happened. So they're over there talking, and then I go over there to X's mom was there too, so she comes over there, says hi to me and stuff, and we had like a little short kiki. Then she talks to Mike, and he was kind of like drunk-ish. I'm literally like the only sober one there. I actually planned on being sober that entire night, and I literally had one shot that entire night. And so everybody else was the ones who was like acting crazy and stuff and being drunk. Mike was talking shit like really loud and really obvious about X, and then X wasn't. Bitch, X was not having it. Miss Thing said, what the fuck? What the fuck he said? I can't remember. But anyway, we had moved like 5 or 10 feet over there towards X, and Mike and X started going at it. They was literally like talking their shit, and then X was like, "All right, you want to just go outside?" And I'm thinking to myself, are they actually about to fight right now? Like, we already got kicked out of one fucking gay bar. Shade. Bitch, I'm not trying to get kicked out of another one, especially when the first one, it wasn't even my fault. Like, what the fuck? Like, we got kicked out by, most of us got kicked out by association of the stuff that happened. Now that is a whole nother video, bitch, which that'll come out eventually. But anyway, so then they start going at it, and then me and Kayla were back there whispering to each other, "World Star, World Star." And then I forgot how like the situation got diffused, but anyway, something happened. Then me and Mike went to go take a shot because he offered me a shot, so like I went out there and took a shot with him. And then what happened? What else happened? Then everybody came out of the smoking section, went to a little table and stuff. And fuck, I literally cannot remember what was going on that night. It's been so long. I've been so busy. Okay, you know, I don't. Oh, bitch, I remember. So apparently, there's a conspiracy going on about what really happened that night and how it started. So most people, I'm not taking sides. I don't know what the fucking. I really don't know what the actual tea is. Some people say everything was all coincidence, and then most people say that Mike was the one that had started all of this by inviting me out that night because he knew that X was gonna be there, and so he wanted to, I guess, like get under his skin, try to piss X off by having one of his exes show up there because they had just had that falling out like 2 days prior to this night. But right when me and Mike are taking the shot, this other guy walks into the bar and let's call him Leak. I can't. Got him! I can't make a straight face. So we take the shot. Two fucking seconds later, Leak walks in. I'm swallowing my shot. LOL. And then Mike is like, "Oh, Leak is here." And I'm like, "Leak? Like Leak?" And then he's like, "Yeah, he's over there." I'm like,
Hell no.
I'm like, bitch, I was gagged. Like, and if you, well, of course y'all don't know, Leak is the ex before me. So this is X's ex before I was the ex. So he was the boyfriend right before me. And I never met him. I've heard stuff about him, like, our mutual friends say like he was like a really sweet guy or whatever at first or some shit. But anyway, long story short, he used to put his hands on X and blah 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 blah, and so that kind of helped cause the end of their relationship eventually. I think they were together like 6 or 7 or 8 years or some shit. Anyway, I never actually met him until that night, so I already had like a loss of respect for him. But anyway, he showed up. Mike introduced us, and it was just like really awkward. I was like, "Hi." He said hi to me. I was like, "Hi," and then Mike was like, "Oh yeah, this is James. James, this is Leak." And I mean, I wasn't trying to be mean, just because he never did anything personally to me personally, but I don't have any respect for him just because he used to put his hands on my ex, which I actually like really cared about, but whatever. And so, but I wasn't gonna be like a bitch to him just because he hasn't done anything to me. Like I was like nice, but am I gonna be trying to be friends or be your best friend or nothing? No, fuck no. Especially no. Like, I'll be civil and just have that little 2-word conversation. Well, it wasn't even two words. I literally said hi and then that was it. But then they walked over there to the table, and so everybody thinks that Mike invited Leak and me to piss off X, which I don't really know what the actual tea is. But anyway, X was supposed to ooh, bitch, am I trying to be dirty? Bitch, this is about to be messy. So, Leak was supposed to have had a restraining order out on him by X, which actually was a lie, just to get him to just quit talking to him and stuff. Ooh, bitch, this is about to be messy. So, for some reason, they're not supposed to be friends, but for some reason, Leak shows up. X is over there, fucking like all happy to see him, kikiing and shit. I'm like, so what's the real tea? What's really been going on these last the last like whatever couple months? Like, what's really been happening here? Excuse me, that was not ladylike at all. Good thing I got a what the fuck talk. I was gonna try to make a joke and be like, good thing I got a dick, but it didn't really work out. Like a fat bitch. Okay, that was a bad joke too. I used to be a fat bitch at one point in time. But anyway, so then they was like over there kiki and blah blah blah. Some other stuff happened, and then X came over to me probably like 5 or 10 minutes later, because his mom came over to me and we had started talking. And because like his mom loves all of us, and when Leak showed up, she fucking lost it. She started dying laughing. She's like, you motherfuckers gotta sort out y'all's issues. Y'all funny as fuck. Y'all petty. Y'all childish. Like, it was hilarious. And then she pulled, and as she was saying that, she was grabbing me, pulling me to the side. We had a little conversation. Like, we're cool. Like, one of my friends once told me that there was always 3 sides to the story. To a story. Your side, my side, and the truth. There's a lot of misunderstanding that will come around, especially when like you get told one thing and that person's your son. Of course, you're going to more likely believe them over like other stuff. And even if you hear someone else's side of the story through a third party, they're not going to tell you everything. They're going to twist and bend shit. So I had to let her know the real tea of what was going on and what had happened and what caused the downfall of the friendship. Whether she believes it or not, I really don't know. But anyway, after that, I went over there to the bar, and I think I was with, I forgot what I was doing. I think I was like texting somebody, and then X comes over and was like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I'm thinking to myself, I literally was instantly like, no, apparently we don't have anything to talk about because of the, because of the falling out, which you will understand in another video when I explain what happened with that. But I was being nice. I was like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. So then we walked like 5 feet over to this. Ooh, girl. I literally never burp. Well, I've been burping like this whole video. So we walk over there, and then he started talking to me and stuff, and was admitted that there was like a communication issue, which there was. That was like literally like the biggest thing, the communication. And so he apologized, and then we hugged it out, and then he went over there with his group and shit. And like, am I trying to be his friend? No, not at all. Am I trying to get back with him? No, not at all. But I am willing to be civil if I see him or whatever. Like, if we're out in public and stuff, like out at the bar and we see each other, like, I have no problem like saying hi, bye, have like a really short conversation. But am I about to try and hang out with you? No. And so, which actually brought up something else later on. Because of that, I guess Mike saw me talk to him or something, because he had came up to me. And so later on that night, Mike had messaged me and was like, you're fake and blah blah blah. And I literally had to explain to him the real tea. It was like, yeah, he came over there and talked to me, he apologized, that's literally it. I'm not trying to be his friend and blah blah blah. So like, so he understood that, we're good with that. But as everybody, Mike like disappeared, he left to go do something. everybody was leaving and shit. And so everybody was leaving. And so fucking X is kissing Leak on like the cheek. Ooh, my voice is cracked. X is kissing Leak on the cheek like 2 or 3 times. And then I'm thinking to myself, okay, bitch. Like, now what has really been going on while like these last couple months while we were friends and shit? And his mom fucking called his ass out, honey. And he tried to play it. I was like, I'm just kissing him on the cheek. Like, that's what friends do. Then try to kiss, I think it was like, he tried to kiss Kayla on the cheek, like right after he made that statement. Bitch, wasn't nobody buying that. And I had like my body turned, like I wasn't really with them. I was at the table next to them, and I could see through my peripheral vision what the tea was. And so like 5 minutes later, X starts going around inviting everybody to his house and shit. I guess he was about to like chill or have like a little after party or something. He comes over and invites me, and I literally tell him like, no offense, but the main reason I'm not coming over there is because of the situation that's going on and the people that are gonna be there. No shade to them, but literally my main reasons were, one, no, we're not friends. I'm not gonna try, even though we like made up or whatever, I'm not trying to hang out with you. I'm not trying to be your friend anymore. 2, I'm not trying to hang out with everybody's fucking ex, especially one that used to beat my ex-boyfriend's ass, and he's gonna be there while I'm there with our ex right after you just started fucking kissing him. Fuck no, bitch, no. And then 3, what was the other reason? I think that was it. I think those are all the reasons. Yeah, those are 3. Yeah, those are 3 reasons. But yeah, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, but I'm not a stupid, dumb bitch like everybody else that I know in my life or everybody else that you see on TV. I'm sorry, but I love myself too much. I have too much self-esteem, too much confidence, and too much self-respect for myself to put myself in a situation where I know I'm gonna get hurt and be treated like shit. Like, no, I'm not gonna go over there, be hanging out with everybody, and then be seeing my fucking ex making out with his ex who used to beat his ass, and all of a sudden he want to take a break with me, but then like not get with me, but then all of a sudden now he's over there making out with his ex that treated him like trash. No, I'm not gonna be, bitch, I'm not about that. So then anyway, they left. I went home, and then that was when my cat messaged me. It was like, oh, you're fake, blah blah blah. And then I had to tell him the real tea, what had really happened. And then, I mean, bitch, the rest was history. Well, not really, but I don't know. I literally don't even know what the fuck they even be doing now. I don't talk to them. They don't talk to me. Let's put it that way. So that is pretty much it. That was Kansas City. What the fuck is the title of that damn show? Love and Hip Hop Kansas City. But like, when I say, bitch, I was gagged. Bitch, I was looking for the camera crew the entire night. I'm like, okay, are we getting punked? Or is this like the premiere of the new season? Like, where the cameras at, bitch? And where is my check? Okay, because I got some drinks to chug if this is really about to go down. I mean, there it is, y'all. There's really nothing else to explain. All I have to say is I'm out of that situation with that group. It's been very stress-free. Well, a lot of my stress has dissipated since then. Still stressed with life, but you know, that's just how life goes. You gotta roll with the punches. When life hands you lemons, bitch, you make a margarita. The fuck? Don't forget to like and comment down below on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, now that was a lot better. I need to stop. Bye, bitches.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.